So this is take two, because I think the first one got forgotten for a reason. Doesn't matter. So, what makes a character great? Is it the looks? Is it the dialogues, the lines? Is it their power? I don't think so. I think that makes a character good, but not great. I think great comes from the whole storytelling perspective. You want to see a character having this arc. You want to have a character having this fulfilling story that makes you feel satisfied, like with the time that you invested in the story. If you see a character going from point 1 to point -1, like when they regress somehow on the development, or when they just stay the same, it's just point 1 all the way, it just becomes boring. It just becomes unsatisfying, and not necessarily bad, but you get that feeling that it could have been better. It could have been way better. And that's what I feel when I see Joey from the original Duel Monsters anime. I don't know how the manga is. I haven't read it. I should, but someday. So yeah, when you see Joey, you see that the character goes from a clueless guy learning how to duel, learning the ropes, losing to Tea a couple of times, or on the feet of Queen, and then slowly evolving into a decent duelist that gets to the finals most of the time. And I say most because that season with Siegfried was, I don't know, I enjoyed it, but they did dirty to him. Like on his last duel was pretty not awesome, but I'll get to that later. So yeah, I think he suffered a lot of what happens in shonen characters. A lot of characters are, as soon as they are not a threat or important to the main character in a way that moves the story forward, if you want to say it like that, they tend to get sidelined and turn into cheerleaders. That's pretty much it. It happens a lot with women in shonen, for example. You see a lot of strong female characters that are pretty awesome, and as soon as they fulfill their purpose, you don't see them again, like Mai, or you have them on the side just being like, oh, main character is awesome, watch out, main character. It was like, okay, it's kind of sad to see, and that does happen with Joey throughout the series. I understand that his main thing, like his main goal, was to get his sister the operation, and that was made, and we got to see a little bit more of his growth in Battle City, especially in Battle City. I think that's where he shines the most. He's not as clueless. He's a little like a little full of himself because he got to the finals of Duelist Kingdom, but he's not a clueless duelist in Battle City. So what I wanted to see is just, I mean, I would have made him go all the way to the finals in Battle City. I think that was the season where it had to happen. I think I would have made him win, maybe. It would have been like the coming full circle, like from a clueless guy to someone who defeated the best of the best, and it would have been very fulfilling as an audience member to be like, hey, I saw that guy when he was clueless. But I understand the name of the series is Yu-Gi-Oh, and you cannot have Yu-Gi lose important stuff except against Raphael. But that season is wild. That's a very weird season. So I think it would have been way more fulfilling to see Yugi versus Joey in the finals and get and have him regain the Red Eyes Black Dragon. It would have been more interesting to see how he uses everything he has learned from Yugi and from all of his duels along the way, and it would have been cool. I mean, you could have done Yugi defeating him later on, regaining the King of Games title or whatever, but just having it as like this awesome shot, like at the end, by the end of the season, that they're about to duel, and then they just skip it and then never talk about it again. Joey's just like, hey, I got my red eyes back somehow. So that was very fulfilling for me as an audience guy. I always hated that we couldn't get to see that duel. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I think it would have been a more interesting arc for him, a more interesting journey if he would have won. If he would have won Battle City, I think Yugi could have saved the world in the semifinals. He just needed to defeat Marek. He could have just defeated Marek on the semifinals. Joey could have defeated Kaiba on the semifinals. It would have been awesome. But instead, they made Joey lose to Kaiba again on the third place match, I think it is called. So yeah, they just do him dirty, and I understand that Blue Eyes White Dragons sell way more than whatever Joey was playing. I've heard people calling what Joey has like a salad instead of a deck. It lacks consistency, it lacks anything, but still, I mean, by that time it really didn't matter. It wasn't like nowadays that you have the archetype and you need to have everything supporting that same archetype. I think it would have been more. It would have been more interesting, like story-wise, seeing like this poor kid that has been bullied all along by Kaiba, like finally giving him his lesson in his tournament and in semifinals, and then have Yugi face Marek on the semifinals, and then Yugi versus Joey on the finals. I don't know. I just think about it, and it just makes me excited. It would have been such a cool end of the arc. End of the season and end of the story arc for Joey. Then he was obviously going to be sidelined because of the bigger threats that are coming our way from the depths of the ocean. But yeah, that's pretty much everything that I wanted to talk about. It is just like a quick opinion. I think the character is good, but it could have been better. It could have been great, and I have that feeling every time I watch a rerun or something like that, or that Twitch channel that has Yu-Gi-Oh 24/7, the official one. Absolutely amazing, by the way. If you haven't followed it, go follow it. It's awesome. But yeah, it's just a thought that I had. I think it would be good to talk about it, to hear your opinions. If you have an opinion about it, I would love to read any comment that you have about it. If you enjoy it, you can tell me as well. It is fine. So yeah, I hope you found this video interesting, and if you want to comment, if you want to like it, if you want to dislike it, feel free to do so. If you comment, I'll be happy to read anything you want to say, and that's pretty much it. I hope you have a good rest of your day, night, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Be safe, and I hope to see you next time. You have reached the end of the video. Thanks a lot for watching. If you would like to see more content like this, please consider leaving a like, subscribing to the channel, or leaving a comment. It means a lot and it helps the channel grow. Thanks again, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.